Is Bridget Jones also a book? Yes. Hello, book nerds, and welcome back to Curtain Call.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know what's for today.
Jesus. Okay. This guy. It's fine. Every day we're having a day here.
We?
Okay, Matt's having it.
Wait, what did you do?
I moved my pawn forward.
Okay, great. Thanks. Thank you for clarifying.
Trying to remember what you did.
Oh, I moved my knight. Where did I move my knight, though? No, I didn't move it there. No, I didn't.
For those of you wondering, we recorded episode 5 before we recorded this episode. Just to clarify, if you're confused what's happening, we are also confused.
Okay, we made it.
Okay, now to the intro.
Hello, book lovers, and welcome back to Curtain Call and Coffee. I'm Matt.
And I'm Kayla! And today, we're talking Bridget Jones's Diary, which is originally started as a book. But today we're specifically talking about the movies, because I haven't read the books, so I can't compare them to the movies. I've only seen the movies. Did I have too much food?
Oh. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Having a day, okay?
I'm sorry. So yeah.
What's today? It's only Monday?
It's
Oh
only
no.
Monday. It's only Monday. Sorry, Matt. We apologize. He is here willingly. Some degree willingly.
60%.
I hate it as long as it's over 50.
49%.
Hey. Okay. So, now can we dive into it?
Yeah, don't you need the mouse to scroll?
I need the mouse to scroll. Ugh. That made me look really old.
Well, you are old. That's why you get called unsquared.
Okay. So, today we're talking about Bridget Jones's Diary. If you don't know what Bridget Jones's Diary is, if I can speak today, that'd be wonderful.
Bridget Jones's Diary.
If you don't know what Bridget
Jones's Diary is...
If you don't know what that is, it is a more like... it's an English rom-com, so, it's like... Yeah, it's an English rom-com. It was based off of Jane Austen. It's roughly based off of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. And it's more of the modern realm. So the original novel was by Helen Fielding. And the novel came out in... I'm gonna give you a little bit of a history lesson because I think the history of things is fun. The novel came out in 1996. Okay, so I've recently watched the first 3 movies, because there's 4 movies to this series. 4 books to this series. I've only watched the first 3. So the first one, Bridget Jones's Diary, and all of these are about the same woman, obviously. She is in her...
Wait, Bridget Jones's Diary is about Bridget Jones?
Wow, that's crazy!
Guys, I'm Sherlock Holmes, I know. I figured out the mystery.
So she is she's in her 30s, and some of her biggest fears is becoming a spinster, which is someone who basically has no husband, no kids, lives alone, and just hangs out with her friends, right? So she's fearful of that. She's working a job at a publishing company, and she has the crush on the boss of the company. And
I feel like I've seen this.
I don't know if you have. But she has a big old crush on the boss of this company, and she notices one day that she had received an email, and he's low-key flirting with her and be like very naughtily, like not respectfully, very like sexualized flirting with her.
I feel like I've seen this.
Keep in mind, this was the 90s. Flirting with her, and it's like, oh, you're that skirt, something about that skirt or something like that, and they end up shagging. That's the word I'm going to use. If you know, you know.
They'd be doing the horizontal thing-o.
Exactly. So they shagged quite a
They
bunch of
cracked.
times. Quite a bunch of times. And
They were in crack
she
state.
so at the start of the movie, it starts off with her going to her parents' house for a big Christmas party. Where she re-encounters herself. Her mother re-encounters her with Mark Darcy, who quote, I think, rough quote, used to play naked in his pool when they were children. Matt's looking up photo.
No.
So then she's like, oh, he's kind of attractive, but then he says some really not so nice things about her during the party that she overhears, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna leave, actually. Well, they go to this publishing party eventually, at some point in the movie, for her work, and she's supposed to introduce the person who's introducing the author of the book. The book is Kafka's Motorbike. And I used to have that whole monologue memorized for a class. I don't have it memorized anymore because it was 5 years ago. And I haven't brushed up on it since. But she is a very awkward person, like socially awkward person, and she really just keeps talking when she feels uncomfortable. So that's really
This
the
is
big
valid.
comedic relief of the plot. And there's a lot of secondhand embarrassment, like hardcore secondhand embarrassment throughout the entire film. Well, she finds out that Daniel Cleaver, who is her boss, who the guy that she is shagging, Sheboygan, yeah. Him and Mark Darcy, so the two people that she like has crushes on, they have beef with each other.
Not
And
the beef.
Daniel says that it was his fiance that he found Mark shagging. But in reality, it was the opposite. So Mark actually was Mark's wife. So Daniel was actually sleeping with Mark's wife, and Mark caught them, and it was a big thing. Well, she really like gave Mark the cold shoulder because she believed Daniel.
Sorry.
But
I had a stroke of genius.
But in reality,
when you started talking, I was like, boom!
For your next one?
No, for my parking spot.
Oh.
I was actively listening to you while I was doing that. Because I'm not like a chud.
Okay, cool. Well, the camera's gonna be on me anyway, so it's not like it's gonna matter. So she was like, I really, really hate this guy, Mark Darcy. And even though she had a big crush on him, and she was like, I really have a big crush on you. But she like also was like, but you did something really, really bad, so I'm trying not to have a crush on you, kind of thing. Well, she finds out that it was Daniel who was lying, and Mark was actually the one who was a gentleman. And the funny thing is every time that Mark and Daniel were like arguing over Bridget, they always ended up fist fighting. Every single time.
Misogyny at its finest.
I know. But the film came out in 2001. I give it like 4 stars.
The film?
Yeah, it's pretty good. makes me giggle. I don't know where the mouse is. Okay. And then I'm gonna give you a little bit about the like background people. I wish I could put everybody on here, but I simply cannot because we'd be here all day. Because so many things get put into a film. I will link the IMDb in the description. So the director was Sharon Maguire. The writers were Helen Fielding, Andrew Davies, Richard Curtis. The main cast, so like Mark Darcy, Bridget Jones, and Daniel Cleaver. Bridget Jones was played by Renee
I have seen
Zellweger. Good. Some other parts that she is known for is Roxy Hart in Chicago and Pam in The Thing About Pam. And then Mark Darcy was played by Colin Firth. He played Wilkins in Mary Poppins Returns and Archibald Craven in The Secret Garden.
That's a great book.
It is a good book. I have that book. It's on my classics shelf.
That's great.
And Daniel Cleaver was played by Hugh Grant. He played the Prime Minister in Love Actually and Philip in The Glass Onion. Fun fact?
I loved The Glass Onion.
I know you did.
It was a great... That's what I'll talk about.
Perfect. And there's also a musical adaptation, which I now have to see.
Of The Glass Onion?
No, of Bridget Jones's Diary. And I have to see it now. So we will come back. Bridget Jones's Diary will return.
It's okay.
So Bridget Jones's Diary will be back. We will be talking about it again. But we'll probably be talking about something more specific.
Like I downloaded the music for the musical, so I'll tell you my review of the music before you watch the musical. Because I'll listen to it tomorrow while I'm painting.
What?
Of Bridget Jones' Diary, the musical.
You downloaded the music for the musical?
Yeah,
for this already?
Apple Music right now.
Oh.
I just did it.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
I'll give you my review tomorrow.
Oh, because we're recording episode 6 tomorrow.
I'll give you my review tomorrow, and I'll tell you if you if you want to watch it.
I'm still gonna watch it.
I'll be like, here's my review of the music.
I'm still gonna watch it.
Anyway.
Okay.
Bye.
So I'm gonna try and get through all 4 of these, just so you know. So
I thought you only watched 3.
I only watched 3. The last one came out last year. I thought this was a trilogy. So I planned to be watching a trilogy. And then I was like, oh, there's a 4th one now.
So you're telling me while I was having my mental breakdown, you could have watched the 4th one?
No, because it's 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I was having a mental breakdown for like 2 hours.
It was only an hour. You only had your mental breakdown for an hour.
We need to invest in snacks.
I know. We'll get there. Okay.
I keep sitting here and I'm just like, I'm really
okay, we can discuss this.
Sorry.
Okay.
I just have nothing to say.
You see them?
I've seen the first one.
Oh, just the first one? Okay.
I've seen one.
I got 3 more, babe. Ask me questions. I might be able to answer them.
I don't have any questions to ask.
Okay, cool, because I'm covering it pretty stinking well.
No. Because I don't have any questions to ask.
Okay. We're having a great time.
Like I did research, but I didn't go like extent like it was bullet points of like talking points.
These are talking points?
No, but yours are like in-depth talking points. Like you're giving a lecture to seniors in college, bro.
My teacher came out, bro. The teacher.
I just put like, there's missing characters. Here are the characters they're missing, and here's why. And then you had like room for questions. You're not giving me room for questions.
There's plenty of rooms for questions.
Where?
Ask me about the plot.
That's your second talking point.
Okay, well, the sequel to Bridget Jones's Diary.
What's Edge of Reason?
Bridget Jones's Diary, The Edge of Reason.
And it was released in 1999. Do you know how I know that? Because it's on the screen right there.
Stop! You're being mean now.
I don't have anything to talk about.
You're supposed to just interact with what I'm saying.
I have been. I just don't have
Well,
any.
You're tired and you're taking it out on me right now.
I would never do that. My hair looks like shit.
No, their life looks pretty good. Except for the back. The back looks
No one can see the back.
The back looks horrible.
Because my head was on a pillow.
Be glad nobody can see.
Because my head was on a pillow because I was having a mental break.
The back is giving dome. My hair was wavy, and then we waited too long, so now we're here.
That's just frizzy.
Now it's just frizzy. That's okay.
Girl.
You sound sick.
That's my birth. I won't know you.
Unfortunately, that's exactly it. Whoa,
Dang. That was better than Angela's, bro. Sorry. Talk about the plot. I need to know more about the plot right now. It's been a long day. I want to go to bed. And that's okay.
But it's fine.
Now you have 5 minutes to get out. Right there. Boom.
No, it's funny. I'm gonna leave us laughing at
Girl.
ourselves.
Girl.
I just imagine Angela like, girl, like the way she like looked down and she's like, I'm being tortured right now.
It's me, your mental illness.
No.
We love mental illness here.
No, we don't.
Are you scared of me? Why are you scared of me?
Because
I am your friend.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Mental illnesses are not my friends. My mental illnesses.
Are you sad that you have me in your life?
Very. What? What is happening? What's happening?
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my god.
Me when I'm the goat, I redirect.
Matt just does not want to yap.
Back to the plot of Bridget Jones' Diary, The Edge of Reason, which was released in 1999, and I know that because why? It's on the screen. And guess what? I also know the film was released in 2004. And there's a plot to the movie. I don't know much about that.
Okay, perfect. Let me tell you.
Oh, I thank you. Thank you, my kind lord, for informing me.
I didn't look at your notes. I was just actively listening to you. I didn't look at your notes.
Okay, back to the sequel to the book Bridget Jones' Diary, The Edge of Reason.
Okay.
Which was released in 1999, and the film was released in 2004. I don't know much about the plot. I know there is one. And I would really like you to tell me and inform me of this wonderful plot to this movie and book.
I hate you. I literally... Okay. So it starts...
We have made it.
It starts the same way the first one starts, with the Christmas party, except Bridget and Mark are wearing matching sweaters because they're together now.
Yuck.
What?
Straight love. Yuck.
Matt?
Moving on.
That's heterophobic.
I don't have anything against heteros. I just think that if I'm not allowed to display my love in public, they shouldn't be either. You may continue.
Thank you.
About the wonderful plot.
Well,
that we were getting at.
Bridget does all these crazy things because she thinks that Mark is cheating on her with one of his office employees.
Okay. So Bridget is being crazy.
Like usual, yes.
And she is doing the same thing over and over again.
No.
Expecting a different result.
No.
Okay.
She's just acting crazy.
Do it.
Oh my god.
Freaking do it. And don't whisper it. Say it with your chest.
No. I'm gonna cut it out anyway. Okay. So, Bridget is basically trying to see if Matt,
You love me.
you have been a menace this entire time. We've only been here 30 minutes.
And you know what? Maybe the people want that. Maybe that's what the people want.
But I don't want that.
Maybe there's an uprising in the people for me to be more chaotic.
I am not.
Our first comment on our first video was not Matt clocking Kayla in the first 30 seconds. They want more from me. They want me to clock you more. They want me to be more chaotic. I need to listen to the people. You might not want me to listen to the people, but I want to listen to the people in my heart.
Please. Can't we just get through this? Please.
If you're gonna cry, show me some real tears.
I am actually tearing up, you bitch.
Okay, moving on.
I can't because I'm about to cry.
Method acting. Dying puppies.
Can you allow me to continue without being about it?
That's getting clipped because I was not like that. I was like this.
You. Well, I didn't really care. What?
I wish, bro. And notice how I said it with my chest.
I have to cut that.
And notice how I said it with my chest.
Can you shut up?
Because when I make a threat, I mean it. Moving on.
We're 30 minutes in. I haven't even gotten to the plot, the actual plot. You son of a bitch.
It's okay.
So, she is acting crazy because she thinks that Mark is cheating on her with one of his co-workers. I think her name's Rebecca. Yes. Can confirm. Hopefully. With Rebecca. She thinks that they're having affairs. So she goes to one of his work parties and they do this like crazy trivia thing, and Bridget cooks at this trivia thing. And their table ends up losing, which is kind of sad.
Oh. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's the table.
And somehow he derailed me again. Okay.
I said you could continue.
So she thinks that he's cheating on her. And she's like, she thought she was going crazy. And then she has to go. At this point in time, she has quit her job with Daniel Cleaver. She quit after she found out that Daniel was lying. And so she goes and she's now a reporter for Sit Up Britain. And she does these crazy things, and somehow her ass is always on TV. So not embarrassing. So not secondhand embarrassment. Of course.
Of course.
Well, Daniel ends up hold on. Yes. Daniel ends up working for the same company, for the same show, right? And he does all the travel stuff. He does all the travel like vlogs and stuff, and his whole thing is he's shagging so many women on these trips. And they ask Bridget for one trip to go and go with him to go to Thailand. Well, on this Thailand trip, her and Daniel were in a room together. They didn't shag because he had hired a prostitute.
Right.
and was like, so she was like, yeah, I'm not shagging you, no, and I don't trust you, and so she left, and then when she was leaving, because her friend came with her to Thailand, when she was leaving, she got arrested. Do you want to guess what for?
Mooning. Public indecency.
No.
Oh.
She got arrested because the guy that her friend was hanging out with gave her a bowl that was packed with, can you guess?
Marijuana.
No.
Marry your mama.
What?
Marry your mama.
Marry your mama?
Yeah.
What
Marijuana.
you said marijuana.
Yeah, but I
Give
said
me a
marry your
different-
mama because it's more
Give me
appropriate.
give me a different answer.
A bowl, like
It was like
China bowl, or
no,
like
it was like a bowl, and then it had like a snake, and the snake was what had a certain drug.
ketamine, coke,
Coke.
meth.
Coke. And so she got arrested because her friend was like,
Don't
I can't fit
wait. Sidetrack. I watched Dr. So's. I know that's why I know drugs. I'm not a user. That had to be clarified.
Oh, okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. So her friend was like, I can't fit all my luggage in here. And she had gotten that from her, like, the guy that she was hooking up with while they were in Thailand. And
Bridget?
no, her friend.
Her friend. Okay.
Her friend was like,
Her friend had the Coke snake bowl thing.
Yeah.
And she gave it to Bridget because it wouldn't fit in her luggage. Got it.
Yeah. So
Locked
then
in.
Bridget's like trying to get through TSA, right? Get through security. And
she got Coke in her bag.
And the dogs were like, oh, and then everybody's like, and so she got arrested, and she had to spend a couple hours, nights in the like prison there, and it was like a one-room prison. So like all of these women were also in this cell with her, and she had a bra, and this other lady was like, I'll give you a cigarette if you let me wear your bra for like an hour, which is crazy. It was low-key funny though, because then they put the bra on the outside of the shirts, and Bridget gave him a lesson on Madonna while she was in the jail cell. Well, Mark Darcy came and was like, "Yeah, they're gonna get you out. I'm gonna give you're gonna get a lawyer, and they're gonna get you out." Well, when she got home from being because they found the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were like, you have to have this guy, and he has to confess, and then we'll let you go. Otherwise, you're going to spend 10 years here. And so Mark was like, I'm going to set you up with a lawyer and everything. Well, she comes home, and her friends are like, her friend that like gave her the thing and like had her put it in her bag was like, I'm so like, she was so sorry. But I'm like secretly like, no, girl, you knew. Because you were doing shrooms with this guy. You knew drugs were a possibility. But ayo, I didn't write it. So then her friends were like, actually no, Mark literally basically found the guy himself. I got him identified, and basically he was the one who got you out of jail. And she was like, I love him so much, blah 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 blah. And then, yay, they're together again. And he proposed to her in a corridor at his office after she confessed her undying love to a whole room of lawyers.
Oh my god.
Like, secondhand embarrassment to the max. That's what makes these movies so funny.
A gay couple would never.
Okay, we have to move on. We can't stay there. We got the same people playing everybody.
What?
I literally hate you.
No way.
So,
The main characters are from the same people as the
I'm
first
gonna
film?
tell you about the directors and whatnot. Okay, so the director was Baban Kidron, with the same writers. Helen Fielding. I gotta go back up. Andrew Davies and Richard Curtis. That's crazy. I know.
Shocked.
Shut the up.
It's the most
I was gonna
monumental
put the
thing I've
streaming on
ever
the other
learned.
one. Okay, you can stream both of these movies on Paramount Plus, Pluto TV, and then you can rent or buy them on Amazon Video and Amazon or Prime Video, which is the same as Amazon. I don't know why I put both of those.
Well, you can rent it or buy a.
Oh yeah, I'll buy a copy.
Yeah, so you can rent or buy the like digital copy on Prime Video, and then buy a physical copy on Amazon.
Correct. Okay, the third movie, because they're out of order from the books. Because the books are the third one would be maybe? No. The third I'm confused about this, but that's fine.
The
third movie that came out. We're just gonna stick with the movies. The third movie was Bridget Jones's Baby. And it was released in 2013.
That was the book.
The film was released in 2016.
It literally says the third book of the series.
Yes, I know. The book was released in 2013, and the film was released in 2016, 3 years later.
The book, the next book in the series, is right there.
Wait. Yeah.
The third book in the series is Mad About the Boy.
No, I wrote that wrong.
Okay.
I wrote that wrong. The third book in the series is Bridget Jones's Baby. Okay. And so in this movie, Daniel's dead. He died. So many women were at his funeral.
We don't like Daniel.
We don't like Daniel.
Got it.
So many people were at his funeral because they were all the women that he fucked.
He shaboinked. He cracked.
He shagged. And that's how it starts. What? Are you okay?
It's not a funny joke, but I can't say it.
No, say it.
I can't say it.
No, say it. I want to know the joke. I want to know the joke. They don't have to know the joke. I want to know the joke.
They will erect a statue in his honor. For all the girls he shagged.
That's such an ugly laugh. I'm so sorry.
That's a good joke.
I'm leaving that in. That's a stellar joke.
They will erect.
It's layered. It's layered.
It's got layers. It's got layers.
That's beautiful.
It's like Shrek.
It's perfect. I love it. That's one of the best jokes I've ever heard. I'm really proud of you for that one.
Thanks.
That was really straight.
Right off the dome. Right off the dome.
Right off the dome.
Monumental dome. Right here.
The dome.
The dome. This is the dome.
With the hair dome.
Don't have a hair dome.
I do have a hair dome.
Because I was having a mental breakdown.
Okay, well we're gonna get away from your mental breakdown and go back to the third movie. So the third movie is Bridget in her 40s. Because it's like 10 plus years later. So Bridget's in her 40s.
So she's like
she's not married to
Mark Durst.
Mark. There's a mosquito.
She's like to the fourth. Cubed.
Are you okay? Are you good?
I don't know. I don't know yet, Kayla.
Let's just do that.
Because uncubed, and he's only in his like 20s, 30s. So she's like to the fourth, and you're unsquared.
Can you stop? Like actually, can you?
I don't know.
We'll
see how it goes later.
I guess.
If it goes away, probably not.
Are you done?
Yeah, you can continue describing the third film.
So the third film, she's in her 40s, like I said, for the fourth time. And she's not married to Mark. She still lives alone, but she is now the like one of the like people that I don't. She's like a teleprompter for the newscaster. It's not set up written anymore, but there's a lot of the same people working in that office. They've done a rebrand.
Get it, got it.
And
Sorry, I had to figure out what a teleprompter was.
basically what's in front of us. This is our homemade teleprompter.
Yeah. Probably an app for this.
There probably is, but we haven't really gotten there for it. Or found the need for it yet.
Yeah, because we go out
a lot, yeah. So she's still living alone. One of her friends is gay and he has a partner now. Yay! Oh, I totally missed a really big plot point in the last one. I'm so sorry.
Is it the baby?
No, it's not. In the last one.
Oh, in the last one. Okay, we're going back to the second one.
Before she goes to confess to Mark's office to confess that she loves Mark, right? She goes to his house because she's like, oh, he might be at his house. So she goes to his house and Rebecca's there. And she's like, oh, you're here. I hope you and Mark will be very happy together. And Rebecca's like, what? I hope you and Mark will be very happy together. And she's like, why would I want to be with Mark when I'm heartbroken and smitten over somebody else? And she's like, oh.
Is it Daniel?
No.
Is it Bridget?
Yes!
Ah!
She's a lesbian! And
like me, my friend.
Just like me.
That wasn't a compliment.
I'm beginning to question all my life decisions.
You didn't question that?
Matt?
Episode 1?
Matthew?
Sorry, moving on.
You are not innocent here. Don't pull that. You are not innocent.
I am just a wee babe.
You are not innocent here. You are my number one bully.
Are you glad it's your brother?
No, because I live with you.
Would you rather it be someone else?
Yes, sometimes.
You're telling me if you were still in high school, you would be okay with some random dude coming up to you?
No, because I just reported for harassment.
And say all the stuff that I say to you?
I would just be like, he's literally harassing me. I'd like to press charges.
I'm not harassing you. You live with me. You have to deal with this.
Actually, I want to get a restraining order. Just kidding. Oh. I just had a flashback to editing episode. Your feet are out.
You can see my dogs. I was wearing socks.
Yeah, you were, but you put them on the table. That carrot's so every time you were talking, that carrot's on.
That camera needs to be zoomed in more, guys.
It's on the bottom of your feet.
Probably gross.
No, it wasn't that gross, but no, you were just wearing socks. I'll cut that and see if nobody else. Tina probably knows.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, okay, back to Bridget Jones's baby. Well, she's like, it's her birthday, her 43rd birthday. And her friends are like, you should go out, you should like go crazy. Like, you're unmarried, you have no kids, like go nuts. And she was like, no. And then she changed her mind, and she and one of her coworkers, they went out to a festival. Well, at this festival, she meets this guy, and they shagged.
They shaboinked.
They shaboinked.
They
And
cracked.
after they shaboinked, she left, and she thought she'd never see him again.
Sorry, we have to get a word for everybody in our audience. We got the boomers, the millennials, and the Gen Z. Shagged, shaboinked, and cracked.
Okay. So
Trying to be
she thought
Sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry.
I love how I went to literally hating on you to it's okay, you're fine. less than 5 minutes. Anyway.
I can be mean again.
Can we not? I'd really appreciate if we don't.
You're being too nice to me. I think it needs to be a little bit mean again.
No. I think I like the nice version of us.
That's not fun though.
It's more fun to edit.
Well, I don't enter our videos.
We can tell.
Well.
Anyway. So, and then not too long after that festival, she and Mark saw each other again, and she found out that he was getting a divorce because he was married to somebody else, but he was getting a divorce, and they were both godparents to a baby, and lo and behold, they also shaboinged and shagged and cracked. And then about a month later, she finds out she's pregnant. She doesn't know whose baby it is. Because it could have been either of these guys. It could have been this random guy that she doesn't even know the name of. Or it could have been Mark's. Well, she doesn't tell Mark, but she's trying to get DNA from this other guy.
Test.
To get a paternity test. Well, she gets the DNA, and she is going to like check to see if it's actually his baby, but he realizes because she gets it on the show. She gets him on the show because he's actually like a very rich man who created this matchmaker website.
I feel like
so
I've seen this one too.
She's like, she gets him on the show, and then she's like, because she's the teleprompter, right? And she's like because her friend is down there on the stage asking him the questions, and she's like asking him all of the questions that Bridget wants to know because of her baby, because it could possibly be his.
Mm-hmm.
And then he realizes that it's her asking the questions because he sees her up in the box, and he like kind of is thinking about it. He doesn't realize that she's pregnant until she tells him later in the lobby. Well, now he knows, but she still hasn't gotten the paternity test. But when she goes to get the paternity test done, because it's 2016, it's like a really long needle that could possibly kill her kid when you do the paternity test before the child is born.
Yes.
So she's like, no, I'm not doing that. Well, now she has to tell Mark. And she's going to try and make sure that they both don't know about each other.
This never ends well.
Never ends well. Well, she had a work event that she was giving a presentation for. She invited this other random guy. I don't remember his name. It's actually on my list here. His name was Jack. She invited Jack. Didn't invite Mark. Mark knew about this work event. He came to the work event to surprise her. Yeah. So they meet each other and they're like, "Oh my gosh, Bridget, have you met Mark Darcy? He's like this super qualified human rights lawyer." And she's like, "Yeah, we've met." And Mark Darcy goes, "Oh, so you've met Jack. He's a really successful mathematician." And because he built this dating app based on math, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Yeah, I've met him too, actually. I think we should all go get dinner." And so they all go get dinner, and the two guys are chatting, and the waiter is just like sitting there just listening in on everything. And then Bridget's like, "So actually," and then they ask, "Oh, how do you guys know each other, and how do you guys know each other?" And so Bridget's like, "So Jack and I met at this like festival, and we had some interesting encounters. And then not too long later, Mark and I had very similar encounters, and so the like baby that's like inside me could be either of yours. And so she has to spill the beans, and meanwhile the like waiter is like, oh, I shouldn't be hearing this. Well, when I don't think I finished the movie, but the two of them are like, okay, fine, I guess we're working together now. So they do prenatal prep with her together. But every time they go to birthing class, because Jack thought it was funny because it made Mark uncomfortable. Is Jack said that Mark and Jack were together, and Bridget was their surrogate. Isn't that awesome?
Sure.
I thought it was. Have you been zoning out this whole time?
No.
Okay, what did I say?
Mark and Jack, when they went to birthing class, they were like, Bridget's our surrogate.
Who said that?
Jack did. Because it made Mark uncomfortable.
Because it made Mark uncomfortable and it made Jack giggle. And he would call Mark, like, pet names. Like, sweetie pie. And it made Mark really uncomfortable. Well, yeah.
Well.
So, I forgot to rate the last movie. The last movie, I give probably 4 stars. This one I'd probably give 5 stars because I love the dynamics of the two of them just being so like maybe I'm the dad. Maybe I'm the dad. Either way, kind of thing. Anyway. So the director was Sharon Maguire. The writers were Helen Fielding, Dan Mazer, and Emma Thompson. Emma Thompson also played her midwife, which was hilarious when she was in labor. Still the same with Bridget Jones and as Ray Zellweger and Colin Firth as Mark Darcy. And then Patrick Dempsey played Jack, who is known for Derek Shepherd in Grey's Anatomy and Robert Phillip in Enchanted. I'm just doing 2. He's known for a lot more than that, but
those are the big ones.
Those are 2 pretty big ones. I know very little about the plot of the 4th movie, so this is a little dip in my toes. I remember the synopsis; it's in my brain. The last one is Bridget Jones mad about the boy because she had a son. Well, she ends up raising her son as a single parent. And the 4th book was released in 2016. And the film was released last year in 2025. The director was Michael Morris. The writers were Helen Fielding, Dan Mazer, and Abby Morgan. So I'm not gonna get into the stars yet. What's happening in the 4th movie is what's happening in the 4th book is Bridget has a little crush on her son's science teacher. And her no, I did not put the name on this, but that's fine. So she has a little crush on her son's science teacher, and then she also has a crush on a very lot younger than her guy. So she's kind of, it's basically it follows the same like thing as all of the other three movies.
Yeah, there's
where
two
there's
guys.
two guys that are fighting over her. They're battling for her love. Um Also, I literally this just came to me. So in Bridget Jones's diary, Bridget Jones is blonde, which makes so much sense to all the jokes that are made in all of the movies. And I hate myself just a little bit now. Because it's basically all blonde jokes. Because she makes a fool of herself constantly. Dumb blonde, yeah. I hate that trope. Why did I do this? Because they're good movies. It's for the plot. So the stars of this guy of it are Renee Zellweger. Yes. For Bridget Jones. I'm gonna flop on this name, and I'm so sorry. Chiwetel Ejiofor. That's the best I got. Who was
Chiwetel
in
Ejiofor?
what?
Chiwetel Ejiofor?
Yeah. Who was in 12 Years a Slave as
Solomon Northup.
Yes. And Backrooms as Clark. It's so good. Backrooms is so good. Got to see it in theaters. And then we have he plays the science teacher. And then we have Leo Woodall, who plays the younger fellow, who for the Harry Potter audiobooks played Bill Weasley, and in One Day played Dexter. So that is that. Wow, we did that in less than an hour without us laughing. I mean, if we cut out all the laughing parts.
Yeah. I was like stalling for time, bro.
Well, I wanted to get through it because my brain needs to leave that part of my life. So, yeah, Bridget Jones, pretty funny movies.
I haven't seen them.
You've seen the first one.
I've seen parts of the first one. I've seen parts of the third one. I haven't seen them.
Yes, I would recommend them. It's not like slapstick comedy, but it's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty close, and we're at the end of the episode where we're really tired. Which I've noticed happens in every single episode. We get to a point where we're both like, yeah. So yeah, that's that.
Shorter episode today. Shorter episode this week.
What?
Shorter episode this week.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Yeah, the next one it's gonna be longer.
I have way less. What am I saying? I have way less to edit.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, shorter episode this week, but you get a longer one next week.
Yeah. Also, this is just giving it like a brief summary of what I can remember of the plot points of the first three movies. And the last movie came out last year, so I wasn't gonna go into that anyway. Because it came out last year. And I want to avoid movies that are only a year old. Get like 3 years in, and then yeah. That's my personal preference. You could do whatever you want. I don't really care.
I gotta rewatch the Knives Out series.
Before our next episode.
Before our next episode.
So you're pulling an all-nighter?
No. I'll just look at Spark Notes.
No, you could do it until like Thursday. Could you do that?
I can't do Thursday. It's freshman orientation.
Oh, Saturday.
That works.
Oh wait, I might have band camp.
When do you start band camp?
Either Saturday or Monday. I don't know.
Do you know the date?
No.
Okay. Let's pull up the calendar.
No, I have to check my email. I haven't gotten to my email yet because we have spirit days and everything.
Does the 15th or the 17th sound more correct?
I don't know. I just said that. Okay, so we're gonna close this out now. So that was our episode for this week. That was a little bit bored. I'll do better next time to make it a little bit more conversational
Yeah.
because my teacher came out.
Yeah.
I'll make it more conversational next time. Um,
Well, I don't know. I don't know if the problem was I was bored or I've had a long day
I
and
think
I was
it's
trying
more.
to stay awake.
I think it's more you've had a long day and you're really tired.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we have to get this into post production. So
Yeah. Um, I just think that the way we explain things and like compute things is different.
yeah,
Which is like granted, that kind of stuff. I'm more like hands on when I'm teaching because I want to be a pastry chef. You got to be hands on for that. So
and I'm in college, and so all I get is lectures.
yeah,
So my learning and
I start calling your school.
adaptability has altered a little bit
Yeah,
because normally it would be a little bit more interactive. But I'll see if I'll improve. We've got lots more coming your way.
yeah.
So
But you liked how I presented last time.
oh yeah, I also didn't look at your notes last time, so maybe don't look at my notes next time. That'd be awesome, actually. That would
I
make me
looked at them
feel
once.
you were like staring at them.
Yeah, because I was reading off the screen the same thing 3 times.
Okay, I'll do better next time, I promise. So that is our episode this week. Next week we're gonna be talking about choir, theater, and a little mix of just like performance stuff. Right?
Yes.
Yes. So we will see you next week. Bye, book lovers.